And I was like, I just got this from here, but she won't.
How's your tone? How's your tone at this point?
And then I was like, oh, well, that.
She's like, you know,
push things along.
Can't wait to hear how you're the asshole. By the way, I'm already leaning to
rate myself from the Home Depot staff.
Can I tell you, by the way, right now you're holding the
with this incompetent trying to help me and not allowing me to escape these situations. Like Kyle said, 30 feet, he'd be like, this guy clearly
why
doesn't
couldn't you
want her
wing off
around
like
anymore.
Thank you. So let me just browse around a little.
Years, right?
You said stuff like that?
And I was like, I see you got 2x2.
He's like 18.
Do you have any
like
other sizes? No, this guy's like,
okay.
I'm like, I got it from here.
He's salesman now. He entered salesman mode.
I think so.
I'm just walking through my thought process.
Okay.
Continue.
I'm worn out from this. I'm worn out from trying
to
like
your frustration from her.
Car analogies and the, you know,
it's
all
like my
this,
Yorkie.
like,
you got overstimulated when too many people came.
Wants to like fight with me. The dude is like, just let him go. It's fine. Right?
What was she trying to say?
Like leaving me the heck alone.
She was like, "Oh, dude, you didn't." She's like, "You need to know what you're doing."
Here, let me just tell the story. So $dollars worth of 2x2s, and there is a bug on my eyeglasses. So she's like, well, you know, there's this here that's not even drywall. She's pointing to plywood. Do you see the bug on my glasses?
Dude, your eyes crossing is so funny.
That's the only part I saw when I looked back.
So anyway, she's pointing me to like OSB or something. It's not even drywall. And okay, clearly this woman has no building skills whatsoever. I see it. And then I was like, that's not drywall. That's a material made out of like, you know, strands of wood and glue. And she's like, well, how about this one here? That is specialty drywall for bathrooms. I'm not doing a bathroom project. And I was like, I just got this from here, but she won't. How's
your tone at this point?
It's getting ramped up at this point.
But you're very nice still. You're not.
Drop the very.
Show me an example.
Here's what I guarantee you. I guarantee you that if I were standing anywhere nearby, I'd have been like, that guy's upset.
But trying to hold it in, right? He's upset, but trying to hold it in. Because when I was like, well, that's not even drywall. And then I was like, oh, well, that.
She's like, you know, a part of this is you think that this person would know better than you because they're there. But the thing is, like, when you do something like this, from what I gathered of how you are, you like to research shit like crazy, you know? Someone else might be more casual about buying an aquarium.
A lot of money. You know, I don't know if you know what roofs cost, but he's
my dad's a contract, does windows, doors, and roofs. And so like I could imagine you went in hard. That's great. You like a cartoon character.
Like an
do that.
To blast it.
But like, you know, a lot because you do that. You're that type of guy. I do the same thing when I want to buy something. The person you're talking to applied to work at the movie theater. This is just the job that they got. They're not like a person that's like, I fucking love roof. So like the real thing that a lot of employees get taught nowadays is like, oh, let's find out together. She thought like you're a boomer like her. She's like, oh, let's do the Google thing that people do. She doesn't know that you obliterated Google. You're like ready to call back your builder and be like, here's the thing. I read a couple and tell me I'm crazy, but you need to call up like another builder because you've just reached to that level of questions that are beginner questions, but are way too beyond someone who's not serious to answer, you know?
So to push things along,
can't wait to hear how you're the asshole, by the way. I'm already leaning towards that, by the way.
Right? I am already like trying to separate myself from the Home Depot staff.
Can I tell you, by the way, right now you're holding the asshole. It's you, because everything you're describing, like,
I'm
this
not sure
bitch,
what that means.
You're the asshole at this moment so far, because you're like, this bitch trying to help me so hard, can't help me, brings over another guy to fucking try and help me.
Yeah.
This bitch.
It doesn't get better for me from here, because
okay, go.
I'm already frustrated with this incompetent trying to help me and not allowing me to escape these situations. Like Kyle said, if he was anywhere within 30 feet, he'd be like, this guy clearly doesn't want her around anymore.
Thank you. So let me just browse around a little bit. Let me look around.
Deaf ears, right?
You said stuff like that?
Yeah, it was. I said, I got this. And she's like, no, let's bring in someone else here that maybe he can help you. So he comes over and I was like, I see you got 2x2.
He's like 18.
Do you have any
like
other sizes? No,
like,
this guy's like
okay.
45 or something. And he probably does know what he's doing, although I didn't give him much of a
Yeah,
chance.
he's a man.
So I said, I see you have 2x2 and you're 4x8. Do you sell in other sizes? And he goes, no. I was like, all right. That's what I just want to know. Thank you. Thank you means thank you, goodbye. I thought this was well established. But no, he breaks out. Tell me more about your project. What are you doing? And I'm like, I got it from here.
He's salesman now. He entered salesman mode. I'm leaning that he might be trying to less help, more sale.
I don't think so.
I'm just walking through my thought process.
Okay.
Continue with the
But
continue with the
anyway,
story here.
so there's not a whole lot more left. He asked me more about my project, and I was like, nope, I got it from here. He's like, no, tell me about your project. And I was like, enough. I'm worn out from this. I'm worn out from
So you
trying to
took your frustration from her and you threw it at this guy. She didn't even
it was
get
a pair.
it.
They were
they were
both
both
together.
there?
Yeah. And I was like, I've had enough. I would rather just shop on my own. With the questions and the Googling and the car analogies and the,
It's like my Yorkie. You got overstimulated when too many people came too close. You started to snap.
I was like, I'm finished. I'd rather just work solo from here. And she wants to fight with me. The dude is like, just let him go. It's fine. Right?
What was she trying to say?
She was trying to justify her behavior and not leaving me the heck alone.
She was like, "Oh, dude, you didn't." She's like, "You needed help. I was trying to find the help for you on the phone. You don't know what you're doing."
Here, let me just tell the story. So I get 60, 70 feet away, and she yells across the store, "Kindness matters!" Like that.
So you went when you did enough. You actually you raised your voice.
She
that was the
raised her
loudest.
voice
I was
and said,
frustrated.
"Kindness matters."
No, but before that,
I wouldn't say I was.
You
loud,
raised your voice.
But I was obviously frustrated.
It was the loudest thing said in the conversation by a couple octaves.
Well, she taught me by quite a bit when she yelled across the store, "Kindness matters."
We didn't